Welcome to Fit and Delicious. Hi, I'm Jaime Brenkus. When it comes to food, you need to fuel your body, don't fool your body. Let's begin with some back exercises for that back fat. And a note from our mentor, Jack LaLanne. Then fuel your body with sweet and spicy walnuts from Chef Danny. Next, get flexible over 50 with a training session with me. Danny then has 5 simple guidelines for clean eating. We'll have a quick tip on motivation and one more recipe for no-bake energy bars to fuel your day. It's all coming up on Fit and Delicious. Fuel your body, don't fool your body. If you can't pronounce an ingredient, it's a safe bet your body doesn't know what to do with it either. Now, one salad won't make you healthy, and one workout won't make you fit. But with each one, your body is changing from the inside out. The visible results won't show up unless you continue to show up. So let's begin with some back exercises to get you revved up. Hey, listen up. I have a few toning tips to help firm up what we call back fat. You know, sometimes you start losing weight and it becomes really difficult to shed those stubborn extra pounds from some of those areas of your body, while the other body regions may seem to be responding just fine. Well, back fat is one of those areas. Now you can use everyday items for resistance, cans of soup, water bottles, or books. So get off your seat and get on your feet. Let's go. All right, the first thing we're going to do is a standing row and a fly. So you just bring it here. You're going to, again, row back and then a fly. So here for chest fly and again for the back. That's it, right there. Boom. Keep your abdominals nice and tight and you're working that back muscle. That's it. One more and release. All right, guys, from there, I want to bend over here at the waist, about 45-degree angle, all right, and alternate the back row. So you're just alternating the muscles, keeping your arms nice and tight, and make sure, again, your knees are bent, takes pressure off the lower back. Now we're trying to work the upper back mostly. Again, that back fat. That's it. Give me a couple more. And release. Now, here we're going to do what I call, they're kind of a U's, okay? So you're going to start it here, bring it up, down, out. Bring it up, down, and then out. Well, you can really feel this actually in the back as you do this. So it's very isolated. Up, down, out. That's it. A couple more. Down, out. One more. It's up, it's down, and then it's out. Now let's do some chicken wings. Hands are here. Now it's a tight, it's not even a lateral raise. You're just kind of bringing your shoulders out to the side. And again, you're working that back fat muscle back there, guys. That's it. Nice and easy. Good. And one more. And release. Now, we're going to do what I call a T-raise, okay? So bend over again at the waist here. Knees are bent. It's so important the knees are bent. Bring the arms up. Up. Okay? Nice and slow on this. Again, you're working the back muscles where that back fat accumulates. There you go. Nice and easy. That's it. One more. And release. Good. Now we do upright rows. Again, accentuating those back muscles here. Again, just bring it right underneath the chin. That's it. And you can use small handheld weights, books. You can use mom's tomato paste, whatever you like. If it provides a resistance, you're doing great. That's it. And release. Now, a wood chop. You're here. Bring it out, out. Keep the muscles nice and taut and tight. That's it. Good. There you go. Couple more. And release. Hey guys, coming up next, we have an inspirational message from Jack LaLanne. Listen up.
You know, students, that nature has set down certain laws for man. Man was supposed to earn his living by the sweat of his brow. In other words, these 600 muscles that we have in this body are supposed to be used. That was nature's plan, and you can't break that law. And also, nature has another law that we are supposed to nourish this body from the food that comes from the soil. This body wasn't made to be nourished, but with cakes and pies and candy and cigarettes and donuts and all the rest of this man-processed foods. It's just like the Ten Commandments. You can't change the Ten Commandments. Those are laws, and they were made to be kept. But just like nature's laws about exercising the body and proper nutrition, you can't break these laws. If you do, you're going to be punished. Every creature on this great earth of ours has a certain plan. Nature has a certain plan for them.
Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I am sharing one of my favorite go-to, super easy, super delicious, healthy holiday nibbles. Now these are perfect if you are entertaining or if you want to gift somebody a delicious edible gift. For this quick bite, I'm showing you how to make my delicious, sweet and spicy rosemary toasted walnuts. Now, technically speaking, you could use any type of nut that you love for this recipe. You could even use mixed nuts. You just want to make sure that whatever nut you choose, they are raw and unsalted. So I've got a small non-stick saute pan. I'm going to get that going over a nice low heat. Now, whenever you're toasting nuts on the stovetop like I'm doing here, you want to make sure to work with a low heat because they can burn really quickly. So I'm going to get my walnuts into the pan and I'm just going to toss them around a few times. You want to keep on moving throughout the process, and once you can smell them becoming fragrant and toasty and you see a little bit of a golden brown color, takes about 8 to 10 minutes. That's how you're going to know that the nuts are just about done. So really stay close to them because once they start to get there, they can go fast. So from here, I'm going to turn my heat down as low as it can go, and I'm adding into the pan 1 teaspoon of butter, a couple dashes of hot sauce. Then I've got a tablespoon of honey. This is where we're going to get that sweet flavor from. 2 teaspoons of finely minced rosemary. Sprinkle it all around. And then I'm just going to finish this off with a nice big fat pinch of salt. Shut my heat off. Toss this around in the pan a bit. You can also do this with a spoon or a spatula. Make sure all the nuts are coated in all of those flavors, and these nuts are ready to go. So from here, I'm just going to transfer them onto a baking sheet, or you could also put a piece of parchment paper right on top of a plate. Let them sit on the counter until they cool off, and if you want to speed the process up, just pop them in the fridge until they're nice and cool. Then once you're done, you're just going to transfer them to an airtight container. If any of them are stuck together, you can just pull them apart and they're ready to go. Now these are great if you are having a little holiday party and you want some finger foods. They also make a beautiful edible gift. Put them in a little glass mason jar with a red ribbon or whatever color you fancy and give it to somebody as a holiday gift. And if you just want to treat it as a Head Start ingredient, they're fabulous for that as well. Just sprinkle a little bit on top of a favorite salad to add tons of flavor and work in some of those healthy fats. And however you choose to try them, do me a favor and snap a picture. Tag me on Instagram or on Facebook. Cheers.
Flexibility is not just for gymnasts, but rather for everyone, especially as we age. Along with a better range of motion, it decreases risk for injuries, increases blood supply and nutrients to your joints, and reduces muscular tension. I'm going to show you a few mild stretches. It's a great way to refresh, rejuvenate, and re-energize your entire body, head to toe. So get off your seat and get on your feet. Let's stretch. Okay, guys. First is a neck stretch. So gently, you want to bring your ear to your shoulder and just hold it there. You're not yanking on these stretches. Nice and easy. Other side. Hold it right there. That's it. This is a stretching movement, okay? It's not yanking. And release. Now from there, we're going to do a side stretch. You're going to feel this right here. Knees are slightly bent. That's it. And release. Other side. Hold it right there. And then release. Now, clasp the hands. Nice big deep breath up towards the ceiling. That's it. Hey, you want to smile while you do this, guys. When you wear a smile, you're well dressed. All right, guys, now it's your chest right here. Now you can feel the stretch right here. Open up this cavity right back. Hold it. And then other side. Hold it right there. That's it. Nice and easy. And release. Now, knees are slightly bent. This is a back stretch. Clasp the hands and round the back. Right there. You feel that? Well, especially if you have a little lower back problems is perfect. And release. Now, we're going to go right to the shoulder pull. So here, gently, bring one arm across the midline of the body, hold it. Other side, bring it right here, nice and easy. And release. Good. Now slowly, you're going to hang the body down. Bring both arms behind you and up. Hold it right there. That's it. Nice and easy. I can feel this. Boy, a little higher. Hold it. And then release. Now, on your chair, I want to do a little back stretch. Okay, so the first one, just going to gently pull. You can really feel this right through here. That's it. Hold it right there. And release. Good. Other side, you're gently holding and pulling right there. Nice and easy. Hold it. And good. Release. Now from there, guys, want to bring one arm here and bring it up so you stretch your tricep. Grab the elbow and gently pull. Guys, you know, it's a new day. It's a new beginning, new mindset, new focus, new start. You got new intentions, and guess what? You're going to get new results. Release. You got to get up, you got to get going, you got to get moving. You can do this, especially as we age. Getting fit never gets old. Hold it. And release. Okay, now, on the chair, we've got a quad right here. Quad stretches here, knees are married. You're going to hold it right there, okay? Nice and easy, not going way up, right? Like the old times, right? Knees are together, hold it, and then release. Other side, knees are together, you want to hold. That's it, and release. Now, let's stretch the hamstrings. Gently bring the nose towards the knee. Hold it right there. Boy, you feel that pull back there? It's a really good one. And release. Other side, hold it right here. That's it. And release. Now, we're going to stretch the groin out. Just lean to the left. That's it. You can feel a stretch. You feel through here. Nice and easy. Other side. That's it, guys. And release. Okay, guess what? We are going to go on the ground, okay? So nice and easy. It's all we want to do is the first thing we're going to do is sit cross-legged, put both elbows on the knees, and gently push down. Okay, I'm not pushing, I'm not yanking, I'm just nice, not jerking around, just nice and easy. Slowly put pressure on the knees. Now you feel that stretch in the inner groin? Good. And release. Now, left leg out, right leg over, twist. Twist the body. You're going to feel that stretch in the back. Boy, that feels good. Right there. Hold it. And release. Other side. Right leg out, left leg cross over. Nice and easy. Hold it right here. That's it. And release. Okay, guys, slowly bring it down. That's it. Now, bring both knees into the chest. Well, that feels good. Feels good in your lower back. Hold it right there. And then release. Now, left leg goes up. Gently bring it back. You're going to hold it right there. Feel that stretch back here? It's a complete body flexibility workout. Release. Other side. Hold it. That's it. Nice and easy. And release. Hey, we didn't forget those buns. Cross the left over the right, okay, like a pretzel, and gently pull the right leg in. Boy, you can really feel that pull right here. Hold it. And release. Other side. Again, you just want to gently pull, hold it. That's it. And release. Now, from here, my left leg is out. My right leg is going to go over. I'm trying to keep the shoulders on the ground, okay? Shoulders on the ground. Nice and easy. And release. Other side, right leg out, left leg over. Hold it. You're getting that torque in the back. Well, you feel that? Nice and easy. Hold it. And then release. Bring those knees back into the chest. Nice big deep breath. Hold it. That's it, guys. Slow, slow, slow. Holding it. And then release. Now, this is called a rack stretch. Bring both legs out, arms behind you. Hold it right there. Try to push that lower back into the ground. Arms as far back as you can go. Try to keep them on the ground. Hold it. Right there. Nice big deep breath. Boy, this feels good. And release. Now, bring one knee back into the chest. Hold it right there. Hold it. So you can really feel this in the hip flexors, in the hamstrings. And release. Other side. So nice and easy. Bring it up. Hold it right there. And release. Last rack stretch. All the way up. A couple nice, big, deep breaths. Well, I'll tell you, what a way to start the morning off, huh? Hold it, hold it. And now, last set, knees to the chest. You're going to bring it up. A couple nice, big, deep breaths. This rejuvenates the body, re-energizes it. Hold it, hold it, hold it. And release. Woohoo! Well, you guys did a great job. You feel that? Flexibility over 50. Well done.
Hey guys, it's Danny, and today I want to chat with you all about eating clean. Now, when I initially decided to stop dieting and start to focus more on nourishment, I used clean eating as my guideline. And I've had a lot of people ask me, like, what is clean eating? What does it really mean? So I just want to chat about it a little bit with you guys today. Now, let me start by saying that eating clean means different things to different people. So what I am sharing with you today is my personal view of clean eating. My definition is this: eating real, whole, unprocessed foods as close to their natural state as possible most of the time. So eating foods like vegetables, fruits, high quality carbohydrates like sweet potatoes and grains, good quality sources of proteins, and healthy fats like nuts and avocados. One of the most important parts of this process for me was realizing this wasn't going to be another fad diet, that it really was going to be a lifestyle shift, right? So it's step by step improving the quality of the foods that you're eating so you can be in charge of your health and your energy and not fall victim to cravings and mood swings that often come with highly processed, nutrient-void foods that also leave us feeling hungry and out of control. And this does not have to look the same for everybody. You can eat clean and be a vegan. You can be a vegetarian. You can be a weightlifter. You can be a meat eater, a yogi. You can eat 6 meals a day. You can eat 2 meals a day. There's really no hard, fast rules other than that one stream through, the tie-in, which is you're eating real, whole, unprocessed foods as close to their natural state as possible most of the time, and that you truly enjoy eating. So today I thought I would share with you 5 guidelines to help transition into eating clean. Number 1, cook as often as you can. Cooking is one of the easiest ways to start eating better because you are in charge of all your ingredients and you know exactly what you're working with. And here's the deal. That doesn't mean you have to cook every single meal that you make. You just want to try to cook more often than you don't. And technically speaking, my friends, that is only 51% of the time. Number 2, learn to read your labels. Learning to read the labels on your food is a great way to get a sense of what's going into your body. Good general rule of thumb, stick to foods that have 5 ingredients or less and that you can read, recognize, and pronounce each one of those ingredients. Number 3, we want to avoid highly processed food. Now, let's just be clear for a second. A lot of different healthy foods are slightly processed, right? So if it's not coming right from the field or right from the farm, it's gonna start to begin to be processed. So oatmeal is slightly processed, quinoa is slightly processed, frozen vegetables are slightly processed. These aren't the foods that I'm concerned about. We wanna be looking out for those super highly processed foods. So foods that go through lots of processing before they actually make it to your plate. These are the foods that are pretty much made in factories. An easy way to think about it is you want your body to do most of the processing, right? So the more a food is processed outside of your body, the less nutritious it's going to be for your body. A great indicator of highly processed foods are those ingredient lists. If they have long ingredient lists, chances are they are highly processed foods. And here's the real problem with highly processed foods, other than the fact that they are nutrient void, is that they are bombarded with sugars and fats and salts. And so that comes in and totally destroys your taste buds. It's like overload fat, sugar, salt, wipes out your taste buds, and now we no longer appreciate the subtleties and the deliciousness of real, natural, whole foods. And I do believe that this is why healthy eating gets a bad rap, because if you're used to eating highly processed foods and your taste buds are used to being inundated with all of that, they literally cannot taste and appreciate the flavors of real whole foods, which is why it's important to baby step your way out of it and learn how to infuse lots of flavor back in your kitchen. Number 4. Avoid artificial flavors and sweeteners. Simply put, artificial flavors and sweeteners are not real food. These are food-like products that are made in factories, and they are designed to bypass the logical part of your brain and trigger all of the pleasure points. So we find ourselves wanting more and more. Kind of leaves you feeling like you're out of control, right? Like you're just wanting it, you don't even know why. And because it's not real food, your body doesn't even know what to do with it, number 1. Number 2, there's a little psychological game that goes on, like we think we can have more of it because it doesn't count. If you are a dieter, you know exactly what I'm talking about. In fact, studies have shown that artificial sweeteners actually trigger the body to desire more sweet, right? So we're kind of biting our nose off to spite our face. And number 5, your macronutrient balance. Now, macronutrients are your protein, carbs, and fats. Now, I'm by no means suggesting that you need to start counting and tracking your macronutrients, but I do think you need to pay attention to the carbs, proteins, and fats that we're eating in the course of a day. Because what I have found for myself and for a lot of clients that I work with, highly processed carbs tend to add up way too fast. And we tend to not get enough of the healthy fats, right? And just making these little shifts with our macronutrients, making sure you're getting enough protein, making sure you're getting enough of those good heart healthy fats, making sure you're getting quality carbohydrates, these little adjustments can give you more energy and keep you full for a longer period of time. So it's definitely worth looking at. And finally, guys, I can't stress enough how important it is to actually enjoy the process of trying to eat better. How important it is to enjoy the foods that you're eating and how you're making them or where you're getting them from. Because at the end of the day, if you want something to be a lifestyle change, it has got to be sustainable. And in order for anything to be sustainable, we have to enjoy the process. If you're treating the present moment like it's an obstacle to getting to your goal, this creates a ton of stress, a ton of pressure, and when we get to the goal, if you can even get to it under that state, it's not enjoyable, it's not sustainable, and it doesn't, it's not a bed of roses like we hoped it was. Basically, we need to find that path that feels good so that when we get to the goal, it's kind of like the cherry on top of the cake.
Never forget how far you've come to gain a healthy body. Everything you've gotten through, all the times you've pushed on, even when you felt you couldn't. All the mornings you could have slept in instead of doing your workouts with me, but you got out of bed no matter how hard it was. All the times you wanted to give up, but you made it through another day. Never forget how much stronger you've developed along the way. Motivation comes from within us. People may inspire us to do certain things, but it's still up to you. Inspire yourself. Be your own motivation. Envision yourself at the end of the finish line, smiling, happy, and very proud of what you've accomplished. Getting fit never gets old. Stay positive. Every step you take is a step further from who you were and closer to who you're becoming. Push harder than yesterday if you want a different tomorrow. You can do it.
Hey guys, it's Danny, and a few weeks back I shared with you a 3-ingredient banana oatmeal cookie that you guys really loved. So I wanted to come back and give you another very simple 3-ingredient cookie idea. Allow me to introduce to you the 3-ingredient, no-bake almond butter and oatmeal cookie. Not only is this recipe 3 ingredients and no bake, but it is also gluten-free, dairy-free, and vegan. All you need for this recipe is 1 cup of almond butter, ½ cup of real maple syrup, and then 2 cups of good old-fashioned rolled oats. Now, when you are choosing your almond butter, do make sure that you get one that is all natural. The only ingredients that you should see are almonds and then possibly some salt if you like your almond butter salted. And do note that you could definitely make this recipe with peanut butter or cashew butter or sunflower seed butter. So use what you have or use what you love. So into a large bowl goes the nut butter and the maple syrup. I'm gonna pop that into the microwave for 20 to 30 seconds just to lightly warm it up because this is gonna make it a whole lot easier to mix. Then gently mix that together until they've been well incorporated and toss in your oats. And then just give that a mix until your oats are coated in the nut butter and the maple syrup. And if you are using a salt-free nut butter, you could also give this a little pinch of salt if you fancy. Now, technically, if you wanted to add in any sterns, maybe a little shredded coconut, some mini chocolate chips, raisins, etc., now would be the time to do it. Next, scoop a heaping tablespoon of the dough, pop that in your palms, gently roll it out and flatten it until it looks like a cookie. Because we're not baking them, they're not going to expand at all in the oven. So just get it to the shape and the size that you're looking for. Place it on the rimmed baking sheet and repeat until you have 18 cookies. Pop this in the fridge for 20 to 30 minutes until the cookies have set up. And then what I like to do is transfer them into an airtight container where they will happily last up to a week in the fridge, and certainly more than that if you store them in the freezer. These cookies are a great grab and go breakfast. They're very kid friendly, so they're perfect for lunch boxes or as an after school snack, and they happen to be rather lovely in the late afternoon with a cup of coffee or tea. So make sure you give them a try, and when you do, tag me on Instagram and Facebook so I can see all the deliciousness that you're whipping up in your very own kitchens. Thank you so much for watching. I'm Danny Spies. Cheers!
So we're fueling your body the right way. What else do we need? It's time to make some choices and stop leaving things to chance. Learn how on the next Fit and Delicious.
For videos, tips, and the 8-day challenge, visit fitanddelicious.com. To become a Fit and Delicious member, where you'll find over 90 videos, tips, and inspiration, plus all 13 episodes of Fit and Delicious, go to fitanddelicious.com. This is episode 111.